Was King Tut murdered? Hi guys, welcome to a new episode on the channel. Today we will talk about was King Tut murdered? So let's get started. You might know about the famous king, or pharaoh should I say, called Tut, or Tutankhamun, as more commonly known today. Well, it turns out that's how it's working every day. King Tut might be one of those famous pharaohs of the world that are still a mystery. Boom, 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 boom. But still, there are loads of ways that we are finding about the death of King Tut. We might know about most of his life, but there's still one part of the water we don't even swallow. That's an idiom, alright? And part is how he died. So, how did he die? Answer is, no one knows. And that's how it works. No one actually knows how he died. Because of history. Nobody ever recorded how he died because he was probably alone by then. This is what I'm gonna say here, that we only know theories about it. There were originally 3 series, and there are some reasons. First of all, I would like to say here, before I say these 3 series and the reasons, that Howard Carter, the discoverer of King Tut, damaged a bit of the mummy while excavation. So yeah, there will be a few deletes in some of the series. So let's go on with the series. The first theory is because of a crack in the ribs. He lost a few rib bones, and that might have been from a war injury or an accident. That's one theory. Theory number 2 was a hole in an injury in his skull, which probably indicates someone murdering him. So that's why King Tut is murdered. Was King Tut murdered is the title of this. And the third theory, which probably is the most effective one, was a leg crack. And there was an infection in the leg. So another thing is because of the infection. So it turns out 2 of the series are deleted. The first and second series I talked about are deleted because, first of all, the ribs are broken because Howard Carter broke it while excavation. And the second series is wrong because the hole in the head is made by the people who mummified King Tut. King Tut would not be happy. And the third series stays the same because he did crack his leg by accident, and he did get disease. Why? People have been examining have found King Tut's mom and dad near the area where he was buried, in the Valley of the Kings. It turns out that the mom and dad DNA were very similar. It turned out that King Tut's mom and dad were siblings. Oh my gosh. And because of the similar DNA, they might have made King Tut vulnerable for infections in the genetics. If you take genetic class, you'll understand why, right? I'll probably make a video on this genetics thing, but not now, right? No genetics class. That's the shocking thing here, that the mom and dad of King Tut were siblings. Wow. Now let's see. Oh yeah, it turns out King Tut's DNA was analyzed, and it turns out there was really an injection in the leg. And then once you look into King Tut's burial place, you'll find lots of stuff. Oh. First of all, there is the outer layer. Of the sarcophagus. First of all, that is the shrines. And the shrines, there are 3 layers of shrines. The outer shrine, the middle shrine, and the inner shrine. They all protect the coffin itself. And then comes in the sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is basically this sort of box where it is. And then there is the coffin, where King Tut is buried inside. King Tut is buried inside these Egyptian god-shaped coffins, where in the last coffin, his face is covered with a mask. And when Howard Carter tried to remove the body from the golden sarcophagus, turns out King Tut's body was stuck on to, well, the gold coffin. Stuck on. I give up. That's how it works. And King Tut might be still a mystery till today. Even Egyptian archaeologists, even though it is part of their history, they don't really know about it that much. So let's go on and continue on it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. Should have out. Peace.